In this video, we're going to take a look at the basic structure of our tablet scenario storyline template and how to make simple edits like changing text in the file. First, let's look at the structure. This is a multi-screen template. Slide 1 provides the user with a tablet-based scenario. Slide 2 uses a mobile phone to frame the scenario. Design is different, but functionality is generally the same. We'll focus on just the first slide for now. On initial visit, the user will be presented first with an introductory layer that explains the slide. When this closes, the main layer is shown, presenting the bulk of content. On this layer, the user interacts with and reads a scenario presented on a device by clicking the arrows shown on that device. Once all screens on the device have been viewed, the content pane at left of the screen will disappear, and the user will be presented with 4 choices. When the user makes a selection from these choices, a content feedback layer will appear, covering the scenario and device screen. To edit content on the introductory and content feedback layers, simply access those layers, select the text box you wish to change, and edit at will. There are a few areas on the base layer that are slightly more involved. Starting at the left of the screen, a scenario-specific content block and the 4 questions overlap one another. Each of these elements can be edited as any standard storyline object. Click to enter and overwrite the text. It looks a little tricky on screen in edit mode, however, because 1, these objects overlap, and 2, the initial visibility of those buttons is hidden, and thus semi-transparent. The final visibility at publish of each button is controlled via a variable you set at the top of the trigger pane. Use the number of tabs variable to control the number of buttons visible on screen. Only want your user to select from 2 choices, set number of tabs to 2, and preview for the result. Moving to the right side of the stage, we see the tablet. To edit the content and images shown on the device, drill down to the content layer. Enter this object's states to adjust each of the 3 screens cycled on the device. The device itself is a vector custom shape. You can edit each object that makes up both the tablet and phone in this template as you would any standard storyline shape. Fill, stroke, style, you name it. For more advanced editing, you'll need to pay close attention to variables in this template. Use X tablet slider triggers to control the state changes of navigational elements, scenario content, intro content, and sidebar buttons.